So last night, I did something that's, I would say, out of character for me. I presented at an award show. Ron, we know you're not big on award show. You talked about that before. You're not a big award show guy at all. You don't watch them. You don't pay attention. But you presented at an award show. Explain. It was my friend's award show. My friend Chris Gore runs a wonderful film magazine called Film Thread. It's been around since the 90s. It's a legendary film magazine. It is currently in its digital form as a podcast and YouTube channel. And he does an award show. This is his second year doing it. It's called Award This. And he asked me to be part of it. He was like, would you be willing to present? And of course I said yes, because, he's my friend. And it's an award show that focuses on underrepresented films, independent films, documentaries, socially conscious documentaries, voices in the LGBTQ community. So a lot of film that goes under the radar. So that's pretty cool, man. If I'm going to present at an award show, I would like it to be an award show like that really looks out for underrepresented films and independent films, that doesn't always get their due diligence. You know what I mean? So I thought that was pretty cool. So I presented at this thing, and here's a little glimpse of it, which, by the way, it's going to be premiering as an event. We weren't able to live stream the event because that's pretty involved with tech stuff, but it's going to be premiering, I believe, today over on YouTube. Go to Film Threat over on YouTube, and you can check that out. You can see me present. So here's what they're saying. We're thrilled to bring a wealth of talent and beloved indie veterans center stage to honor true indies and writing Oscar snubs with the new award show, Award This, live from Los Angeles. It happened last night. So for the first time ever in my life, I got to do an actual red carpet walk, which I had no idea how you do one of those. I had no freaking clue. I've never done one in a formal sense before. I've done there was this indie music award show in Nashville, Tennessee that I went to. I attended as media because I had a radio show in Nashville at the time. This, of course, was back when I lived there. They had a kind of red carpet event, but it wasn't like a formal thing. This was they had the line of photographers and stuff, and you have to go. If you're presenting, they're looking for you. Like your name's on a sheet of paper. I didn't know how any of that stuff worked. But my buddy Bill Dwyer, very funny comic Bill Dwyer, he was also presenting. And he's like, yeah, dude, you got to go up there. And I was like, really? And he's like, yeah, all the presenters are looking for you. And I was like, well, what do I do? Do I need there's pieces of paper over there. I noticed one of them had my name on it. And I'm like, do I take it and hand it? And he's like, no, just tell them. You don't have to take it. Just say it and they'll grab it. And I was like, this is fancy. Okay. So he actually took me over. He's like, I don't know what your problem is, but you're Bill was, is this your first time doing something like this? And I could have said, yes. Yes, it is actually totally my first time doing something like this. So I was kind of clueless. Bill kind of led me over and he's like, presenter, Ron Placone. Now I was supposed to do that. I could have done that myself, but I guess in that moment I was, displaying a certain type of incompetence. Bill was like, no, you go over there. And I'm like, oh, do I take my thing? You don't take your thing. You just walk over there. You say your name. Can you not do that? I don't know, Bill. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I can do that. So he took me over. So and you have to look, you take turns looking at all the camera. They show your name ahead of time. Like they put out the piece of paper that says your name. Then they introduce you. They're like, Ron Placone. And you're like, And then you stand there and they're like, this way, Mr. Placone. This way, this way. And I looked at all of them and I was like, I hope I don't look like an idiot. I just displayed the same smile the entire time. Some people, they made a different face for every photographer. Me, way less bold. I was like, I'm just going to stand here and smile. And when you tell me to look over, I'll do that. I'm a little insecure about my not photogenicness. I'm not a very photogenic guy. I only get headshots once every 5 years. And even that, not a big fan. Not a big fan of even doing that much. But anyway, so I did the red carpet event. Now, here's the kicker. So the epic voice guy, which you've heard the epic voice guy before. That's the person that'll tell you to silence your cell phones at a movie theater. That's the epic voice guy. There wasn't a host for this event. We were all just presenters. So there was no host introducing everybody or anything like that. There was just the voice of God, like they call it in the industry, that announced everybody. And who was the person announcing everybody? The actual epic voice guy himself. That's right. at this award show, the legit epic voice guy was doing all the introductions. And I was kind of excited. I was like, the epic voice guy is going to introduce me. The epic voice guy. You've definitely heard him in a movie theater. You know the epic voice guy. And I was real excited. He was going to say my name. So it's my turn. I'm waiting in the wings. I got my jokes prepared, which, yes, I did do a couple jokes. And I wrote them myself. Chris, my friend who is the creator of the award show, he gave me some written jokes. And he's like, hey, man, I wrote these. I just wrote placeholder jokes in a hurry. You're welcome to rewrite the script. In fact, I encourage you to do so. So I did. It's not that I disliked the jokes Chris wrote. I just thought, well, if I did something in my own voice, I think I might like it better, I suppose. And they went well, so I felt good. I got laughs, which I counted it as a stand-up set. But anyway, that's not important. So I'm waiting in the wings, got my jokes prepared, got the script, got my co-presenter with me, who was a director. He was a director for, I believe, a Star Trek series or like a Star Trek adjacent series. Cool guy. His name's James. And I'm getting ready in the wings, and I hear the voice of God. And they introduce the director first, and then they go, and here's a comedian you've seen on the Jimmy Dore Show, Ron Placone. He said it Placone, which it happens. But man, epic voice guy. That was my one and done moment. I don't know if there's going to be another scenario where the epic voice guy is going to say my name. Maybe I'll become friendly with him. His name's John. And I can be like, hey, man, can you like do an intro for my album? I'll pay you. And just say, it's Ron Placone. Please get ready to laugh at Ron Placone's album. But yeah, I was all ready to text my family and be like, hey, epic voice guy just said our name. Because here's the thing. There aren't many Placones in the world. We're all related. Placone's not a common name. We're all related. If you know somebody, they have the last name Placone, they're related to me. Even if we don't know each other, which most of us do because there aren't a lot of us. But even I have some distant cousin in San Diego that I've never met before. It'd be cool to meet her sometime. But yeah, we're totally related. Anyway, so Placone, that's what the epic voice guy. That's how the epic voice guy interpreted my name. And I guess I'll always have that. I guess whenever I'm at a movie, I will have some story. I'll be able to say, hey, you know that guy that just told us to silence our cell phones? He would pronounce my last name, Placone. That's what he went with. Not his fault. People do it all the time. It happens. I don't take it personally. But yeah, I was all excited. I was going to text my fiance. I was like, neat moments. Got to do a red carpet thing. Pictures were taken. Was announced by the epic voice guy. Con, he said Placone. Womp, womp, womp. Anyway, thought I'd share that story with you guys. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and make it our own. Get your